work. Disgusting, nasty work. Nasty. Come on, son. And at the number one spot. Give me a break. Nasty work. Nasty. Come on, son. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. We are back, we are back, we are back. Did you miss me, ladies y gentlemen? I know I did. I missed the show. It's been a hell of a week, man. It's been a hell of a last 2 weeks. Just got back from home, went to New York. And everything went amazing, man. Everything went great according to plan. Had my peoples with me. I got some big announcements to make. It's going to be a lot of changes being made. The Nasty Work Show, hopefully it'll be able to stay the way it is, and I'll be able to do it this way, but the moves being made, it may switch up a little bit, but in a good way, y'all, in a good way. I want to shout out to the homie Johnny Shipes. Good talk. Shout out to my man Gorilla Nims. We did a show together out there. Shout out my boy Desi Alexander. We did a comedy show at the Grizzly Pen, Midtown Manhattan. Who else did I link up with? Shout out to Shaq. Peter Guns. Who else did I link with in New York? Oh, I did so much things, man. Oh, shout out to Complex. I had the Complex meeting. Shout out to Complex. So yes, a lot of big things happen. A lot of different changes being made in my life. Is coming fast. Pause. And whoever I missed, but most of all, I got to thank my team, man. My managers, Ron the Dawn, Mox, my spiritual advisor, Drew. Got to keep those. My boy Doe, he's the money man. You know what I mean? He make things happen. The whole team was out there with me, and we just had a great time. Got no sleep, but to have a team that pull up like that for you is different, man. It's different, man. And shout out to Duke's nightclub in the city. They showed a lot of love, bottles and all that. They took good care of your boy out there. And, man, it was just great, man. It was just great to come home, to be living in Florida now, to go home and get that kind of reception. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. Shout out to Edgar and James. I just did his show yesterday. Shout out to Godfrey. We doing something. I'm telling y'all, man, everything is taking off, man. And I can't be more than happy. I can't get into everything because it's NDAs and contracts in place, but just know things are happening. I just got to stay tuned. But anyway, we still running things the same way as of now, and I do got some music to review. So who do we have here? The first artist we have, what is his name? I know he's from the West Coast. His name is Paper Chaser from San Diego, California. Okay. So Paper Chaser from San Diego. What is that his name? Yeah, that's his name. Paper Chaser. Okay, so he got a video. So let's go ahead and get into this. This is Paper Chaser, all the way from San Diego, California, West Side. All right, we're gonna start. We're gonna set it off for him first. See what he got. Name of the song is 100 Bar Dash.
Yeah. Well, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now rocking with the West. I mean the best on the motherfucking West, that is. You know what it is,
the
nigga.
Best. Okay.
Paper Chaser.
Shit better be fire, bro.
It's the upper echelon. Look. Like Warren G, I'm finna regulate. Niggas no chase, never wait, never hesitate. And bet not, man, nigga never hate. Walk up in your section 8 and make a nigga levitate. This right here, I call it the collection plate. Nigga hungry, get your dinner, lunch, and breakfast, And even if that chain on your neck is fake, give me that. Left his eyes closed, he finna meditate. Nam yo, rain gate yo. Niggas get so sick when I take they hoe. Choke him like it's Gracie though, Horatio. She hop in the whip, that's it, fellatio.
Okay.
See, I wait for the beat to drop. She just wants some D from the P, but she need to stop. She sniffing on the chop, and she need a lot. White around the rim of her nose like a tequila shot. But truly I never felt her. I'm a heavyweight, you niggas felt her or welter. I grew up on that boot camp, nigga. Helter Skelter, only West Coast nigga that should be signed to Griselda. Used to make beats trying to sound like RZA. Used to write rhymes trying to sound like Jizza.
Shout out to Paper Chaser, straight out of San Diego, California. I was about to give him a mid, but I like this. He shouted East Coast, and I was gonna say that as a part of the review. He does got an East Coast look to him. I thought he's from the East Coast. But shout out to him, man. I'm gonna give you a bop, man. It's a good track. I can see that, you know what I mean? Like right before the DJ started to go into the club, that shit got a nice little bass, so a nice little bop. So I'm gonna get us a bop, man. Dope song, Paper Chaser, keep doing your thing. Shout out to the West Coast, San Diego, California. Thanks for sending your music, man. Send me something else, man. I know you got more fire, but send me something else. Keep doing your thing, man. All right, so next up we have Lynn Franklin. I don't even know if, see, Lynn could be a man or a woman, but it's Lynn, L-E-N, so I'm gonna guess it's Lynn Franklin. Okay. Yeah, Lynn Franklin, that's his or her name. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. You know what I mean? Them, they or them, because like I told y'all gotta tell me where you from, man. Just tell me where you from, man. But anyway, this is Lynn Franklin, name of the song, Don't Do It. Let's get into it.
Too much motherfucking pride, you got murder on your mind. Keep that 40 by your side, you ain't scared to fucking die. Yeah, I know it felt like the whole world up against you. Fuck it, if you die tonight, the whole world coming with you. I feel you youngin', but lend me your ear, cause I'ma say some shit that you probably should hear. Yeah, I'm talking to the youngest that was born in 2000, 21 years old and already got time in. You do the math, now how that add up? You caught a body, did a robbery, ain't mass up. You in a trap all day, but no cash tuck. They caught your man the next day, he gave your ass up. That was your day one dog, now you going through it. They asked him where you had the gun, he said he saw you through it. 100 years or the chair, you done fucking blew it. Your girlfriend up in your ear like I told you, stupid.
Yeah. I fucks with it. Shout out to Lynn Franklin, Don't Do It. I was on the edge, like, but what, should I get us a mid or a bop? I'm giving it a bop. I don't care what none of y'all think. It sounds authentic, like he been through something. You know what I mean? He been through some shit. And shout out to him. It's a dope. The beat is crazy. The samples that you used, I fucks with it. So Lynn Franklin, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a bop on this, man. Keep it up, bro. Good music, man. Send me something else. I appreciate you. Thank you. I don't know where you're from. You sound like you from up top. Somewhere, you know what I mean? I'm not sure what state you from. You could be New York, Jersey, Connecticut. I'm not sure. Philly. But I definitely rock with this. But anyway, let's get into the show, y'all. Welcome back to episode 16 of the Nasty Work Show. I'm your host, Wil Milz. Let's get right into it. Yeah, man, it's been a wild week, man. I'm still trying to catch up on sleep, man. Loss of my voice a little bit, and I missed the episode last week, so I might extend this one a little bit. I got a lot of shit on the docket that I didn't do, that I didn't cover, but I do want to bring this up. I remember I talked about your girl, what's her name? Dank Demos. It's probably like the third week in a row I talked about her. So yeah, I know she lost that lawsuit, which I knew she was going to lose anyway, but she lost it. I heard she lost it because of that shit she did on the Breakfast Club. When niggas brought the park bench out for her, she lost because of that. Because if you could ask for a bigger seat on the Breakfast Club, why you couldn't ask for a bigger seat in the Uber? So pack you up, you lose. And I really do hope the girl get out her delusional state, man, and go into the gym and get on the diet, man. Because we want you here, shorty. You have a beautiful face, beautiful voice. You seem like you are talented. Get your shit together, man. That same confidence you use to be out here talking about fat rights, use that same confidence to inspire women your size and bigger to lose the weight. Lizzo did it. Lizzo was on here yelling just like you about being fat. Lizzo losing weight. Lizzo looking good out here in these streets. Shit, Lizzo looking good. I don't know if y'all seen Lizzo lately, but I throw a picture up on the screen. Lizzo look good. Shout out to her. She even know it. She was the one promoting all that fat shit. So yeah, you need to do the same thing, sweetheart. Stop playing with your health, with your life like that. And you embarrassing yourself. Nobody agrees with you. You know what I mean? You looking bad. What will make you look good is lose that weight. Because you got a pretty face. I can see it. But yeah, pack her up and she loses. Where we want to start at? Man? I want to start here because I just got off the plane and I dealt with a little something like this. I saw this story of this family, and these niggas got kicked off the plane, but y'all won't even believe the reason why. And they need to do this more often because I've dealt with this. But they kicked the whole family off. Let me play this story real quick. Let me show y'all this. This is hilarious. Where we at with it? Here we go. Oh, where's the video? I had the video on here. What? Oh, come on. Oh, here we go, right here. Check it out, y'all. Check this out. This shit is hilarious.
Sniffling. Oh, wow, it smells.
A family from Detroit outraged after being kicked off their flight over a complaint about their hygiene.
There's no body odor that we have. There's nothing wrong with us.
Yossi Adler, his wife Jenny, and their baby were wrapping up their vacation in Miami and heading back home to Detroit. At least, that's what they had planned.
All of a sudden, as soon as they took us off, they closed the gate, and then they said, oh, sorry, sir, some people complained that you had body odor. We're not letting you back on.
The Adler family briefly boarded the American Airlines plane before they were asked to get off because passengers were complaining about their body odor.
We don't have odor, okay? Nobody here has odor. Oh, stop. Give me that. Oh, stop, okay?
This is cell video taken by Yossi talking with airline staff after being booted from their flight.
They said they're taking our stuff off, and they lied. Stop.
The Adlers say they were told their luggage would be taken off the plane, but that didn't happen, leaving them with only the clothes on their backs.
We have our car seat, our stroller, everything.
In a statement, American Airlines said they removed the Adlers from the flight after several passengers complained about their body odor. They were booked in a hotel, given meal vouchers, and booked onto a new flight the next day.
We staffed several people in the airport, and it's embarrassing.
That's super embarrassing. You know what I think, too? I don't think it was the wife or the kid. I think it was him. This is not even no anti-Semitic shit because obviously the guy is a ooh. He one of the small hats. Y'all saw the small hat hanging off the side of his head, which I don't even know how he got it to stay there because homie's bald. So that's crazy. Shout out to him for being able to get the hat to stick on there. I don't know how the fuck he pulled that off. Maybe he used some weed glue or something. But anyway, I'm from New York City. I'm from Brooklyn. And it's small hat heavy out there. It's a lot of them. And a lot of them be funky. They be funky as hell. So, you know what I mean? And I've never had the opportunity to be close to the women because the women really don't be outside like that. You know, if you do see them, they be with their husbands or, you know, be in their neighborhoods. But they be funky. The small hats, y'all some stinking ass dudes. We talk about the Muslims and all that. Y'all and the Indians, y'all some funky motherfuckers too. So yeah, pack them up. You know what I mean? You stinking up the plane, you gotta go, homie. Respectfully, this is not no anti-Semitic shit. You're a small hat, you out there, and listen to people, bro. How you saying you don't have, listen, you think people just made it up? Y'all look like a harmless family. Y'all look like y'all ain't on there causing no trouble. You know what I mean? Baby, mother, and a husband. So if they saying you stink, you must have been boofing. You was on there woofing, homie. Pack you up and get off the plane, my nigga. Go take a bath, son. You know what I mean? You know? It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. If you got kicked off the plane for stinking, you were stinking, bro. You got the nerve to pull out the camera and record. You embarrass your whole family. Now when this shit ain't going nowhere. This is on the internet forever, bro. When your baby go to school, they gonna know that was you. Anyway, though. You got to make those disclaimers just because, because he got a small hat on, people going to say, oh, this is anti. No, it's not. No, it's not. This is about stink people. I don't give a fuck what your race, religion, creed is, bro. You're a stinky dude. And I've been around a lot of y'all on them trains in New York, and y'all done stunk up some strain carts, bro. So we like to talk, we like to point at the Indians and the Muslims, but y'all be stinking too. And while we at it, Africans, niggas be stinking and all that. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Put something on, bro. So we can talk about all the stinky people. I'm not singling you out. You just so happen to be the one that got kicked off the plane. Respectfully. Anyways, moving along. This is some more fool. Oh, this was foolish. This was foolish. Check this out, y'all. This shit right here is a cult in the making. Look at this goofy ass shit right here. This is goofy. This is goofy. Check this out. Get naturally high with me through laughter yoga at Joy Camp. Check this gay ass shit out.
But really make sure you get, like, really zapped. Get zapped, right? Get zapped into laughter.
This shit is goofy. This is the goofiest shit I've seen in my life. Zapped into laughter. Yo, first of all, it's about 40 people out there. This is why I say groupthink is dangerous. Because all of them collectively agreed that they spoke to one guy and he said, hey, let me zap you into laughter. And then their brains, something went off in their brain, said, hey, this shit actually works. And they all convinced themselves that that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with groupthink, because we all know that's cap. That's not, no, you're tickling a nigga. But these are grown people. These aren't children. They're running around in the woods, poking each other and laughing to get everybody to agree to that. Nobody's standing around like, this is some bullshit. You know, I experienced something similar like that growing up, going to church, because we had something called revival. And that revival, you'll be there late. You be there I'm talking about you be there from like, it was after service. So you be there like 3 in the afternoon all the way to like 9 in the morning, just praising God. Right? And it was boring as shit, yo. It was boring, and the whole congregation would be there, right? So they would, tell the kids and, come up front, and some of the adults come up front so you can accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. And one by one, people would start catching the Holy Ghost, right? Jumping around, shaking, speaking in tongues. And I always was like, this is nonsense, man. This shit don't work, bro. This is cap. One person to bust out a dance move, and then I would literally watch somebody else watch them do it, and they'll start doing it. They'll get involved. So I was like, oh, this shit is a dance contest. This is not real. This is bullshit. So I wasn't giving in. You know what I'm saying? I am a spiritual person. I do believe in a higher power. I'm just not giving them a name. So I got my boy Drew as my spiritual advisor, because we believe the same things. Because once you get into religion, you become closed-minded and you start closing off yourself to the beauty that other people think. I think there's beauty in all religions: Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, whatever it is, Buddhism, whatever it is. I think it's beauty in all of them. And if Jesus Christ make you a better man than Allah, and if Allah make you a better man than Buddha, by all means, do that. Just don't bring that shit to me, bro. I'm a spiritual person. I believe in a higher power. I believe in divine intervention. I believe in all of that shit. But I don't give them no name. I just know it's a higher power, and there's some things beyond me that I can't explain. So, me being spiritual, saying I have a personal relationship with God. I personally feel that way. I say all that to say this. They would bring me to the front, and they would try to make me get the Holy Ghost. Shaking me, hitting me in the head. And I'm like, come on, man, this shit hurt. Like, stop. And everybody would give in one by one. And I'm like, come on, bro, this is not real, son. This is not real. Like, no. No, I believe in being overwhelmed. You're going through some things, and, you get these overwhelming feelings. All that speaking in tongues and shit on cue and the dance moves, Pack y'all up, man. That shit fake. That shit fake. I'm not disrespecting nobody's religion, but that shit y'all be doing is cap. It's fake, bro. It's not real, man. It's not real, bro. I don't believe it. I think people do that shit on cue, and I think they do it for attention. I never believed that shit was real. I don't think there's no entity that could jump in you and make you speak some wild language and like the fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here, bro. And while we talking about religion, let's move on to the next thing. These scamming ass pastors. Look at this shit. Now, what is this man's name? He got a very angry face, and he just looks like the devil. Like if the devil was was like an entity we can see, this guy looks like the devil. Let me see. Popular televangelist. I forgot his name. Is it Peter Popoff? What is his name? I know he's on here. He's an older white man. It's not Benny Hinn. What is his name? Kenneth Copeland. That's him. Kenneth Copeland is a demon. Look at his face, y'all. Look at his face. He's a demon. Look at this man's face, y'all. That man is the devil himself. But look at the bullshit he said. Was it him that said this? Honestly, no. Actually, it's not. It's not Kenneth Copeland. I'm sorry, but he does. Kenneth Copeland does look like the devil. But this other guy, what is his name? I'm gonna tell you his name right now. It's not John Hagee, but he's a popular one. What is this guy's name, man? My bad. Y'all should have had this already ready. But you know, I usually do good journalism, but my bad. Today, I didn't do my homework. But I want to say his name first. Damn, what's his name, man? It might be John Hagee. I don't want to say the wrong person's name. It's not Billy Graham. Billy Graham might be dead. Is Billy Graham alive? Billy Graham probably dead now. Anyways, I'm gonna play the video. His name is Jesse Duplantis. Jesse Duplantis, that's his name. But check out this bullshit he said. And this is what I be talking about with religion. This is dangerous what this nigga's preaching, man. Check this shit out, y'all.
I honestly believe this, that the reason why Jesus hadn't come is because people are not giving the way God told them to give. You see what I'm saying? Wow.
This nigga said Jesus has not come back because we didn't give Jesus enough money. That is one of the most insane things I've ever heard in my life. Jesus hasn't returned yet because first of all, money didn't exist when Jesus was here. It was bartering. And there's people who believe this. Oh, hey, your man, he's there. The demon nigga is there. He's right here next to him. He's there. He's on camera. These niggas is criminals, bro. I'm going to start this over. Let it play through what this motherfucker said, man.
I honestly believe this, that the reason why Jesus hadn't come is because people are not giving the way God told them to give. You see what I'm saying? Wow. I mean, when you understand it, you can speed up the time. I was on television. He said, I heard you was a millionaire. I said, that's not right. That's not true. He said, yes, it is. I said, no, it's not. Multi. Now, add that to it and you'll be all right. Oh, he couldn't handle that. He like to have had a fit. And I said, you mess with me, I'll buy this station and I'll fire you. Yeah, he didn't like that, did he? You know, that was a little fleshy, but it felt good. Just did. You know, I'm not saying wrong. So I realized that I will not move people emotionally to give.
Right. No.
I'm going to have people move according to the word of God. What is God saying to you? And I really believe this. If people would call this number and put this victory all over the world on every available voice, every available outlet, God, the Father, he would say, Jesus, go get him.
Yeah.
Because you see, he wants to see us as much as we want to see him. You see what I'm saying? And so what has hindered all these things is it's because people are not doing in the financial realm, because we live in an economic world, what God's called them to do. You know, he's called us to do that. So I don't have a problem with giving. I don't have a problem with receiving. It didn't make any difference. Because I just made up my mind. I want Jesus to come. Now, they said, do you own a jet? Yes. You can have it the day after the rapture. It's yours. Because Jesse is going to heaven.
This motherfucker, man. Yo, when I say I hate those people, man. I hate those people because the thing about
Sure is.
I absolutely hate those people, bro. Like, these are the people where I be like, yo, how they get to live so good, man? Because they're not good people. They're terrible, demonic people. That's demonic to tell people that. Because most people who are in church, they're in there to better their lives of their family, and they're giving to God. But, and I'm not hating on them, you know, if you're a pastor, you're doing the job, you're bringing people in there, you're inspiring people, so you should collect a salary. But to be a multi-millionaire owning jets and shit like that, and then telling people this bullshit about how God ain't come back yet because we didn't offer him no money. That's what I'm talking about, religion, y'all. That's what I'm talking about, religion. That shit is cap. Y'all think that if it is real, religion, right? Christianity. And that's the prerequisite to get into heaven, I would never want to serve a God like that. I would never want to serve a God like that. It's just all of this fear-mongering shit, and you got to give up bread, your hard-earned money, to another person in order for God to come back and visit you. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Suck a dick, man, respectfully. I wish I could talk to him to have him explain the logic behind it. And then people buy this shit and believe it. It's crazy to me, y'all. That's crazy. Speaking of wild things that people are doing, I don't know if this is true. I did my research on it. I didn't find much, but according, I think it's a place in Vietnam. According to reports, there's a place in Vietnam where the men chop their arms off in order to be married to women. I don't know if these niggas is ex-soldiers living in some kind of camp. I don't know how true this is, but this has to be the highest level of simping on planet Earth, if this is true. But check this out, guys.
But will also be...
All right. I don't know what this is.
Not only be unable to get married, you know, men have to cut off their arms to get married. In this village, women do not ask for dowry, houses, or cars. They only want men's arms. Having no arms is a unique sign of married men in this tribe. This strange custom has been passed down for more than a century. If a man wants to keep his arms intact throughout his life, he will not only be unable to get married, but will also be expelled from the family. On the other hand, those men who cut off their arms as a marriage sacrifice are very proud, because they believe that this shows their extreme loyalty to their wives. From an outsider's perspective, cutting off arms is a huge sacrifice, but these men do not have authority in the family. All major decisions are made by their wives, and they have to work with incomplete arms. However, these men are not troubled, and some even feel that offering arms is not enough. If their wives need it, they are willing to cut off their legs and offer them to their wives as well. If you were in this village, would you be willing to cut off your arms to marry a wife? Did you know?
Let me tell y'all something, man. This is wild. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, there's crazy shit in this world, y'all. I need to do more research on that because I don't even want to speak on it and go too heavy into it because, you know, the internet will turn stuff. You know, for all you know, these niggas could have been amputees from the wall or something like that. I refuse to believe that there's a group of men anywhere in this earth that chops their appendages off for a fucking wife, bro. Come on, son. That's why the only reason I'm not giving no validity to it is just because somebody narrating. And I looked on YouTube, I Googled it. I could not find any proof that some shit like this exists. But if it do, pack y'all niggas up. I'm not cutting nothing off for a woman. I'm not cutting shit off. Nothing. Not even my beard. And I could grow back. I'm not cutting nothing off for a woman. Nothing. I remember me and my ex almost broke up because of my nose ring. She ain't like it. I ain't give a fuck. As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna lie to you. I took it out for a little while, and then I thought about it, and I felt like a simp. And I went and got that shit re-pierced. I took it out for like a month, and then I forgot that I did that shit. And I went right back and got it pierced. The relationship lasted for a couple more years after that. But you ain't about to run me. You ain't gonna tell me what to do. You ain't gonna tell me what to do. Like my man, what's that crash out dude, man? He be crashing out. This is one of the funniest videos I've seen in my life. The dude that be crashing out, he looks super demonic. Uncle something. But this man he's a crash out. Hold on, let me send this video to the channel so y'all can see it. I felt every bit of this video he said. And I saw another video of this guy. I don't know who he is, what he does, but he be crashing out. He be crashing out. I saw him say something about he sacrificed his son. I don't know who this nigga is. Maybe y'all can tell me who he is in the comments. But this right here had me crying. Check this out, y'all. This is how I felt. This is how I feel every day.
Your sip. All right, put it down.
Stop trying to control me.
All right.
Stop trying to control me.
Because the Illuminati.
Stop telling me what to do, gang. And I'm going to keep my cup. Stop playing with me.
Oh,
one more time. This shit had me crying.
Your sip.
Put it
down. All right, put it down.
Stop trying to control me.
All right.
Stop trying to control me.
Because the Illuminati.
Stop telling me what to do, gang. And I'm going to keep my cup. Stop playing with me.
Oh,
Whoever this nigga is, he be crashing out, y'all. But he says, I'm gonna play this one video for y'all since I'm talking about him. I think he about to be like the next crash out dude on social media or in the industry. His name is Uncle something. What is his name? Uncle. What the fuck is his name? Uncle Crash Out. Maybe. Is it Uncle? What is this nigga's name, man? Oh, he said he sacrificed his son. Interview. Next time I make another one. Look at the way he do his eyes. Yeah, his name. 607 Unc. This nigga crazy, y'all. Crazy. Yeah, he said he look at this shit, y'all.
Get out. I'm like, yeah.
Okay, so you get out and you obviously...
No, I ain't just get out. Damn, did I want to get out? I said, yeah.
This nigga crazy.
You don't just get out. You got to do something to get out.
So you say yes?
I want everybody to know the truth. Know what you got to do to get out of there. Right? I had to sacrifice my son, gang. It's all good because I can have another one. Get out.
Nah.
I'm like, yeah.
Okay, so you...
Nah, this nigga's a demon.
This guy created
Get out.
This nigga's a demon. Nah, pack him up. I don't want no smoke with you, 607 Unc. I don't want no smoke with that nigga. I don't know who he is, where he from, but he just popped up out of nowhere, and he been bugging on the internet. Pack him up. That nigga's a demon. Even if he playing, like you sacrificed your son, gang. Like, come on, son, you bugging. I remember when I was a kid, you know, and you know, growing up in New York, and every Halloween we would throw eggs. Eggs was cheap. It had to be 89 cents a dozen. It was less than $1 because I remember as a kid going to the corner store to get 2-3 dozen just to throw. It was not that serious, bro. We would get 2-3 dozen to throw. It was eggs all over New York City. All my people from New York City, you know what I'm talking about. Then we would freeze them and put powder in it, put it in the sock, bow, hit everybody with them. That's how cheap eggs was. So we had the Airbnb. And, you know, we like to cook breakfast, you know. So I went to go buy a pack of eggs. First of all, out here in Florida, I'm dropping about $7, $8 for a dozen of eggs, which is insanity to me. I went to the store to get a dozen of eggs in New York. It was almost $15, y'all. $15. Here's my problem with the egg shit. If there's a shortage of eggs, if eggs are so much, why is chicken still cheap? I'm not understanding why are eggs, of all things, Why are eggs so expensive? I don't understand it. Trump promised to take the price down, bro, on all food. Please help, because that's ridiculous. If niggas is still throwing eggs on Halloween in New York, niggas is rich. I say all that to say this. In the Bronx, now New York, and I know other hoods, you know, even if you smoke cigarettes in New York, pack of cigarettes is like $15, $16. Real shit. Look at what they're doing in New York now because of how expensive eggs is. Check this out, y'all. Check this out.
By now, we've all seen the prices. Sticker shock when paying for eggs. How much are you paying for eggs right now?
$12.99.
$12.99.
Have you ever paid this much?
No, and I never will. Again. It's horrible.
But at Pamela's Green Deli in the Bronx, the owner's trying to help out his customers. If you can't pay $10.99 for a carton, how does $2.99 for 3 eggs sound? Radames Rodriguez is selling loose eggs, 3 eggs in a bag. He started doing this 2 weeks ago.
Egg loosies. Egg loosies in the Bronx. Of course the Bronx will come up with that. It's a genius idea from the owner too, but $1 an egg. I used to get 12 for 89 cents. This is crazy, son.
Puts out about 5 dozen a day and says he sells out.
If you only have $20 and you're already spending $12, $11 for 1 dozen eggs, then what's going to happen with the rest of the stuff, like bread, oil, milk, and things like that?
Rodriguez has been in business for 40 years and says he has never seen the price of eggs this high.
Crazy.
Selling loose eggs like this, he says, was a no-brainer. This is how they sell them back at home in the Dominican Republic.
Seeing the people when they see the price and the eggs, and sometimes they leave the eggs because it's too expensive. So I call my partner and I told him, listen, why can't we not do it, you know, the same thing I used to do in my country, selling loose eggs.
Before the bird flu outbreak, most recent, he was selling a dozen eggs for $5.99.
Nice.
But for this customer, $1 an egg is still too expensive.
And if I don't have eggs, I don't have them.
We know our community, and we know how hard it is for them. This is the people who's coming every day for their meal. You know, it's not like they have the money to go to the supermarket. So everything that I could do for them to get what they want, I'm gonna do.
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. And of course, the Bronx will be the first to come up with some shit like that. So salute to him for helping people like that. But I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. If I didn't really have no bread like that and I still lived up top, I'll get me a chicken. I'll get 2 chickens. 2 chickens. My BM, her next door neighbor, got 3 chickens. And I had no idea that. Y'all know how much eggs chickens drop every day? You know, chickens let eggs go every day. You don't eat a dozen eggs a day. How many, look. How many eggs does a chicken lay in a day? All right, so a laying chicken typically lays about 1 egg every 24 hours. A healthy chicken usually lays about 4 to 6 eggs per week. That's not bad, man. That's 3 eggs a day. You know what I mean? You got them, and it's every single day, every day, every day. Every day you getting an egg, bro. At some point, you're not going to eat eggs. You're just going to start accumulating them. And they fresh. I'll get me 3-4 chickens, bro. You know what I mean? The chicken and 1 rooster. The chickens, the roosters make too much noise. I ain't get no fucking rooster. I'll probably find a way to artificially inseminate them chickens. And then eat the chickens. Know what I mean? When the chicks grow and have babies. Dead ass, I would do that. But you got to have them inside the crib, though, because in New York, somebody can steal them chickens, bro. If you live in a building somewhere. If you live in the Queens, you could throw them in the backyard, but then they get too cold and they'll freeze. I'll figure it out, man. But I'm not paying no $15 for a dozen of eggs. That was crazy. I went to the store. I was like, yo. I called my niggas. I'm like, yo, the eggs is $15. This is crazy, bro. Come on, son. And if it's a bird flu outbreak that's making eggs expensive, where's this bird flu at? Where is it at, bro? Because eggs been like this for a minute. Over a year. What's this? Yeah, man, this is crazy what's going on, man. $200 short. I said that out loud. Let's see what we got next. What do we have next, ladies and gentlemen? All right, let's get into this. So, I like this type of shit. So it's a group called Man Up, right? Called Man Up in New Zealand. They pulling up the LGBT pride parades. And I ain't gonna hold you. The Haka dance, they do that chant. That shit, it does. Like when I watch like rugby matches or soccer matches or anywhere when the Polynesian people do that dance and shit when they be beating on their chest and them chants, that shit is intense. That should do something to me. I like it. I wish I knew how to do it. I would teach my boys and we all would do it. I'll do it with my kids. They pulling up the pride parades and they putting in that work. They scaring the shit out of people. Check this out. Where is it at? Man Up. Here we go. Check this out. They got everybody shook. They pulling up on them. They deep too. Nah, that shit's spooky. What you gonna do with these Kiwis, with these Polynesian niggas? Nah, these niggas is different. Yeah, I fuck with this. Come on, do the chant, do the Haka shit. These niggas is warriors, boy. Yeah, I fuck with this. There you go. Called Man Up. There you go. Yeah, I wish I was there. I'd have been right with them niggas. I wouldn't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I would have joined in. There you go. That shit fire, boy. Yes, sir. Look at the cop. He got the tattoos. He want to get in that shit. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. Yo, I want to learn this shit, son. Can't drown them out. They too loud. Shut your ass up, you fucking colonizer. Shut your ass up. Let me tell y'all something. That's their tradition, yo. That's your tradition. Man, listen, man. I've said this once, and I'll say it twice, and I'll say it a third time. What's happening these days is the formerly oppressed people are becoming the bullies. You know what I mean? If you stand for tradition, mother, child, wife, mother, child, husband, if you stand for that, then you should be a part of it. I don't give a fuck if you gay or straight. I don't care. My thing is stop rubbing that shit in my face, dog. Pause. You know what I mean? Stop rubbing that in my face, bro. I like the old-fashioned way of having babies. I like women. You know what I mean? We don't run around it's like, yo, you know, you got your rights, you do what you do, but now you got to put it all in the street on TV. Come on, man, it's too much, and it seemed like it's something that's happening all over the world. So I applaud them for telling motherfuckers to man up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They ain't hurting nobody. They doing their traditional Haka. I don't know what that shit mean. They probably are saying some homophobic shit, but I don't care. I like that. I like that. You know what I mean? I wish they'd do some of that in America. You know? You know what I'm saying? This is my problem. And I said this before. I think I said this last week on the episode, right? I don't care about a person's sexual orientation or what they do. Just like they shouldn't care about what I do. But I don't understand why gay people wear... Now, if somebody's trying to, like, prevent you from being married and living happily ever after, or even probably adopting children, you know, I have my thoughts about that, but it's whatever. You shouldn't be prohibited from doing that. Why does everybody got to know who you fuck? Why do we have to know that? Why is it always got to be put, like, broadcasted? Like, why do you wear your sexual orientation on your body? You know what I mean? I'm not saying it should be a secret, but why isn't it private? Why is it anybody's business who you like to have sex with? You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's what it means. I'm gay. If you're gay, you're a man who like men, or you're a woman who like women. Isn't it that simple? Why is the antics a part of a makeup of who you are? Right? Because when straight people, when we do shit like that, it's nasty too. It's nasty. Like y'all, like when Sexy Red and all them gotta, or Sukiyana gotta talk about how much they suck dick and all of that. Why we gotta hear that shit? Nobody want to hear that. So the same energy. We don't care about who you sleep with. That's your business. The problem isn't the fact that you're gay. The problem is that you gotta tell the world and wear it on your. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is what, and then when somebody says something about your antics, they're accused of being homophobic. You know what I mean? It's the same thing if a dude is a gangster and he got to walk around with his pants hanging down, his gun out, the niggas with the young niggas with the clips out, the sheet, Pooh Shiesty mask is on and all that outside. I hate all that shit. It's not my business, bro. Because back in the days, gangsters wore suits. They didn't like to be on camera. They wanted at least the least amount of publicity because they didn't want to go to jail. That's how mobsters moved. Even black gangsters moved in silence. The dudes who I was raised around, man, they was silent. They didn't want no gangs on the block on Green Ave between Marcy and Tompkins. We didn't have no gang members on our block. At least not until, you know, the older cats went to jail or died or moved on. That's when the gangs came on the block. But they wasn't having that shit because they was into things. And they didn't need no police attention. They didn't need the attention. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same thing. Whatever you are that could have a negative connotation to it, if you told somebody, you should keep the attention off yourself. You don't got to be bullying people and forcing your shit. This shit about something great. You don't got to force your rhetoric on me. You know what I mean? It's nasty. It's nasty. So shout out to them dudes for telling y'all to shut the fuck up. Shut up, bro. Good. You're gay. That's your business. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, yo. At all. Nobody cares. I know. I'm speaking for me. I don't care. And I think most people don't care. We care about the loud antics that y'all be doing. And that's anybody who does that, not just gay people. Straight people who need to talk about who they fucking and who they doing this and they doing that. We ridicule them too. But y'all get a pass because y'all gay. Just like the fact that a little boy, I talked about this on the show. It's like a little boy, when he gay, he get to wear makeup and all that. 12 years old, he wear makeup to show that he like boys. First of all, shorty, you look like you're dressing like a grown woman. A little girl can't do that. A 12-year-old girl can't wear makeup and eyelashes and all that. Because it's inappropriate. So it's inappropriate for you to do it too. Wait till you get older and then go start soliciting. There's fucking creepy-ass old men out here that like to see little boys dressed like that. You know what I'm saying? Old school, back in the days when we knew niggas was gay because they like to jump rope and all that and be around little girls. They wasn't dressing all, they dressed like us. They just was a little, you know, Anyway, moving along. Y'all don't want to stay in this too long. Speaking of sassy, look at this chick said. Look what this chick said about dudes. And the women, they be getting outrageous. Outrageous. Check out what this woman said, y'all. This is ridiculous. You win some ridiculous shit? This is ridiculous. And her daddy told her this. I would love to talk to her daddy. Check this out.
I won't lie, I just feel like I just can't see my nigga like using the umbrella looking like fucking Mary Poppins. Like, I'm sorry, I just cannot. And I feel like it's gonna be so bad when I say it, but I feel like it's sassy.
So wait, so protecting himself from the rain.
No, that's not it. Because you could easily wear a jacket. When you use that umbrella, you're covering the same portions that's going to be covered by a jacket.
Dumbest shit I ever heard in my
Just
life.
take the jacket off. Why? What's not getting covered by the jacket that's getting covered by the umbrella?
My pants.
Your pants are still getting wet when you have an umbrella.
I got a big umbrella.
So why don't you just wear a jacket?
Right.
Why do you wear an umbrella?
Right.
Like I said, it's sassy, so which means I feel like it's for girls. Here's why though. So it's pouring down raining one day and my grandfather, he's on his way out. And it's, of course, my grandmother, she had umbrellas. So I'm like, I'm already not going to take an umbrella. He's like, no, real men don't use umbrellas. And I'm not going to lie. I think of my grandfather just so highly because he was just that father figure for me for a long time. So he just holds like a very high place for me. So ever since he said that, it's instilled. My stepdad doesn't use umbrellas. The man I marry is not going to use an umbrella. Like, I'm sorry. It's
the absolute most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. You know, this sassy word gets thrown around a lot, right? I heard women say, like, if you go get your nails done, like, get manicures, that's sassy. If you wear umbrella, that's sassy. If you get a facial, that's sassy. Like, vaping is sassy. It's like anything that like they make vapes and put them in the women's section. Oh, you want me to smoke a cigarette? You know what I'm saying? Like this old school dumb shit that people be like she said her granddaddy told her that. Let me tell you something. I said it on the show. This generation of men are the best fathers ever. Best fathers, because we more in tune with our child's mental health. We more involved. We at games. We're not the mean daddy of the 60s and the 70s. Them niggas was mean because that's back when it was like work, pay your bills, give your wife your paycheck, dumb shit. You know what I mean? That happy wife, happy life shit. That shit is cap. Happy spouse, happy house. Men were just putting their happiness to the side to make sure their wife happy. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm mad at too. That's why I said this generation of men are like I don't even know any dudes who are deadbeat dads. I don't know any. Like when I say all me and my friends, we are like amazing fathers. Like the 80s babies. I mean, I don't know how the 90s babies doing, but us, the way we're involved and the way we're like, we care about our kids' feelings and shit like that. All that shit matter. You know what I'm saying? That generation before us, though, they had some mean-ass daddies, man. You had a mean-ass old real men don't use umbrellas. Put a jacket on. Bro, you're going to get wet with the jacket, son. I don't give a fuck what type of jacket you got on. I don't care if it's a raincoat or poncho. You're going to get wet, bro. I'm pulling out my big-ass Burberry umbrella or my Ralph Lauren umbrella, and I'm covering myself up. And also, if I'm with my lady, I'm going to hold her, and I'm going to hold the umbrella. That's dumb. That's that toxic way of thinking, man. That's a deal breaker. A man sassy because he got an umbrella. Shorty, shut up. Shut your ass up. That's dumb. Dumb. It's a lot of shit that's sassy. That's not even on the list. That's not even a honorable mention. That's something I probably would joke about with my boys. Oh, you got an umbrella that's sassy? Come on, son. But to actually say that shit out your mouth, shorty, pack you up. Damn, I thought I had longer than an hour, but I do got one more story. Check this out. In Ohio, they're attempting to pass a bill. And in this bill, if you nut without the intentions of getting the woman pregnant, you can be fined. This is a real thing. Ohio lawmakers have proposed a new law that bans men from ejaculating without intent of conception, would fine men up to $10,000 per ejaculation. This is insane, y'all. Check this out. This is a real thing. They're really putting this bill on there. Let me check this out. Here we go. Check this out.
Sponsored by Democratic State Representatives Anita Somani, an
ABC.
OBGYN from Dublin, and Tristan Rader of Lakewood.
The whole entire point of this bill is to call out the hypocrisy of particularly the state legislature when they bring forward bills to regulate women's bodies.
Now, there are exceptions to the proposed law, which include sperm donation, contraception, and members of the LGBTQ community. Men face...
Oh, wow. You see that? You see how that works? So if you gay because you can't get a nigga pregnant, you could nut in him. Pause. That shit is crazy. So they could nut without... This is crazy, boy.
Q community. Men face a maximum $10,000 fine after the third offense if they have sex with a woman without the intention of conceiving a child.
Men have the same
Hold
rights.
on. But what if the woman got an IUD or she on birth control? Then what? She can't get pregnant. Who's reporting this, though? If this happens, what the woman got to tell on you? This is insane. Let me go back a little bit. This is insane. This is dumb. Now I see why people in other countries call Americans dumb. Because even if they're just joking, which they're not, this is on ABC. And these are real people. I did my research on them. Because before I even come on the show and talk about shit, I don't like to put stuff out there. Then I'll be the source who put it out there. No, I do my research on stuff before I say it out loud. But this is a real bill they're trying to pass. Or at least they proposed it.
Intention of conceiving a child.
Men have the same rights no matter where they go in the country. Women have rights based on where they live.
It just misses the most basic biological facts and leans in towards middle school humor.
Austin Beigel with End Abortion Ohio calls the proposal disrespectful to the pro-life community and a waste of state resources.
They have to review it when they file it. They're going to have to stick a legal team on it, wasting time on that and delaying other bills that are...
Right. Oh my God, it's a part 2. This is so stupid, y'all. Let's see.
Trying to be reviewed as well.
ABC6 asking viewers about the proposal in an online poll. 26% said it's a good idea. 74% telling us it's a waste of time.
Yo, pack the 26 people up.
A waste of money by some people, but we have had far bigger misuse of taxpayer money in bills that have been proposed and passed.
The final draft still being written. The proposed legislation will get a hearing after it's submitted. But with a Republican-controlled legislature, the bill not expected to go anywhere.
For this particular bill, that's certainly okay. Again, the whole point of this bill wasn't to get it passed. The whole point of this bill was to call out the hypocrisy.
So why do that? You know, shit like that happens. You know, you propose things, and then it wind up passing. You know what? I would love to check this. Let me check the IQ of the people in Ohio because they got to be one of the dumbest states. Let's see. States with the lowest IQ. Where does Ohio rank in IQ in the country, in the U.S.? Let's see. They got to be amongst the dumbest. Look at that. Oh no, they're 18, which is pretty high. No, okay. So average IQs. Let me see. Average IQ by state. So these aren't. Okay, so let's see. Ohio is over here. Damn. They're not that dumb at all. They're actually one of the smarter. Of course, New York, we up there. I think New York is number 1, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, Massachusetts is number 1. Yeah, Massachusetts is number 1. Yeah, but 101 to have a state where people are that, you know, intelligent and to say dumb shit like that is amazing to me. What's the high school completion rate? 90.8. It gotta be something dumb with these people, man. Jeez, let me see what's the where does Ohio rank in, they got to be poor or something. They got to be poor or some shit. There got to be something wrong with them. Where does Ohio rank in, what did I say? In, I guess, cost of living. Income per capita. And income per family. Let's see. Let's see where they rank. Because I know they got to be poor. Yeah, they poor. Yeah, they rank 38th. Yeah, they poor as shit over. That's what it is. They're 7% lower than the national income. Okay, they're poor. That's what it is. I know it was something wrong with them. So y'all broke. Y'all broke, and y'all just coming up with dumb shit. Because y'all don't want to have no more kids because y'all can't afford to feed them. Broke-ass Ohioans, whatever they, Ohioan. That is ridiculous, y'all. But anyways, guys, I do got some show dates to announce. I will be in Atlanta at the Uptown Comedy Club performing there, headlining on April 6th. I do got some shows in between there that will be popping off. I did have the show with Fat and Funny with your boy Kitchen, straight out of Miami. That was last Sunday I did that. I do have some shows in between. We're just getting the dates together, but one confirmed date for my people out in Atlanta. I will be in Atlanta finally at the Uptown Comedy Club, headlining there on April 6th. So make sure you get your tickets once they go on sale at the Uptown Comedy Club box office. All right? And I will be back in New York on March 18th. Got some podcasts to do, got some gigs to do. But everything is looking up, y'all. Life is great, and the career is moving up. The trajectory is high. I will let you know any changes we'll be making. But as it stands, the Nasty Work Show is here, and it's here to stay. And I don't plan on stopping this show at any point because I love doing this, and I love the fans, and I love the people who support this show. But anyways, guys, this has been episode 16 of the Nasty Work Show. Oh, God damn it. Where is it? All right. This has been episode 16 of the Nasty Work Show. I will see you guys next week. Let's get it. Nasty work. Disgusting. Nasty work. Nasty. Come on, son. And at the number one spot. Till next week, I will see you same time, same blood clot place. Peace.